You're afraid to be alone. You're afraid to leave a relationship that is not going anywhere. You feel miserable. It drains your energy. You don't know what to do. You're ready to divorce this guy, but this fear of being alone creeps in. You can change it. You can be happy again. Look at your options. I would recommend get a piece of paper and write out your pros and cons for every option. Let's say your options are to stay in the relationship and be miserable. You've done that for years. What would it give you? Maybe it still gives you the security because you're still there. Maybe it meets some of your needs, which we'll talk about in a few minutes. What is your other option? Your other option is to flee. All right, if you are going to leave this relationship, what's going to happen? Would you be able to provide for yourself? Would you lose your friends and relatives? Would your children lose respect for you? What is going to happen? You need to write it out. You can brainstorm all of this. If you need a coach, I'm here. But you can absolutely get a journal or a big piece of paper and write it out. You can't pretend to be an action warrior woman who is creating an action plan for battle. After you do that, let's go to basic needs that are not met for you and that are not met for your husband, because that is what causes all this endless bickering and argument and just being in misery, both of you. People have 6 basic human needs. They're needs. They're different in the order for every single person, but here they are. Here are the basic 6 human needs. First is a need for certainty. It's a need for security, need for peaceful environment. Another one, it's a need for uncertainty. As strange as it sounds, it's also a need. We need variety. Why do we go to see the same movie? Why do we watch the same episodes of TV shows again and again and again? It gives us comfort. But we do need to, we still hope that maybe we forgot something, so that it will be slightly different. Next need is a need for love and connection. We all need to be loved. Even those of us who don't realize it, we do need to stay connected. Next is a need for being respected and validated. It's a need for significance. For so many married couples, if 2 people have significance as number 1 priority in their lives, it's a recipe for disaster. 2 other human needs are need for growth, personal development, growing as a person, growing emotionally, spiritually, and then there is a need for contribution. That's when we can give back to the society, and it feels so good to have this need met. Think about those 6 needs. Certainty, uncertainty of variety, love and connection, significance, growth, and contribution. List them in the order of how important they are for you. Maybe for you now, number 1 is a need for certainty. Number 2, maybe it's a need for love and connection. Number 3, it's your need for growth. Then contribution, and then maybe variety. It will be different for you. But what is it right now? Because at different times in life, they can have different priorities. If you know what you need the most right now, you are well equipped to face the challenges in life and challenges in your relationships. Now, if you're still in speaking terms with your significant other, ask him what are his priorities. Find some time where you are in a peaceful situation and see if he will answer it. I recently worked with a couple for whom significance was a #1 priority for both of them. They struggled with pulling on the blanket on themselves for years. When they recognize that significance is a #1 priority, it's like a light bulb went on. They recognize that, oh my goodness, I want significance here and I want significance here, and they were clashing all the time. They were not thinking about love and connection. They were not thinking about other things. And usually women are more prone to go into growth phase, especially when kids are grown, they're out of the house. Women want to grow because they want to do something, and then significance changes. The way to get their need for significance met changes, because they want to be significant in some other way. In the past, they were taking care of family and children, and that completely met their need for significance. Now it's different. So I would love to talk to you if you want to, and help you to figure out what are you valuing the most in your life right now. Because the root of you feeling stuck, you feeling dissatisfied, you feeling like your loss of energy may be caused just by that your basic needs are not met. I would love you to really sit down and analyze what is the driving force in your life right now. And if you would like me to coach you, give me a call.